you know that every single meeting that you're having is costing you money. It's costing you money because it's taking up your time, it's opportunity cost. So whether you're trying to have a meeting to come up with cool t-shirt ideas from the things that you've already said, or you're trying to figure out ways that you can aggregate your last 10 prospect calls into shipping a better sales deck, I'm a huge fan of using Fathom for note-taking. I think it's an incredible product. I've been using it for a long time. And now with AI, I've taken it a whole step further. So what I want to show you in this video really quick is how I basically hooked up Claude to be able to build out an MCP server to talk to Fathom. So I'll just start with a really cool, simple thing here, which is just like coffee hustle. So what's going to happen now is Claude is going to talk to the MCP server that I built. If you're not familiar, MCP is just a fancy way to have different systems talk to each other. It's like the new school API for AI. And essentially what's happening now is it's going through, it's searching my meetings, it's hitting the API, it's listing out the different meetings, it's thinking through the problem, and it's going to come back and it's actually going to find some specific examples of exactly how to grab some things that I actually said because it knows me. And then it's going to come back and it's going to come up with some t-shirt ideas. So I'll start with this trivial example, but stick with me to the end here, guys, because what I'm going to give you at the end is how you can do this yourself in just a couple minutes. And more importantly, how you can start making your sales meetings and your prospect objections something that can turn into value. Now you can see it's going through, it did the thinking, and it's coming back with a bunch of different quotes that I literally said, and also has a direct link to the actual meeting where I had a meeting with one of our creatives. And it's talking about different things I say, like making dope shit, or, confidently blends the familiar with the weird, or this is fucking fun. So these are different things that like I actually said. These are my words. They're not like things that are being made up for an LLM. Now you're probably saying, I don't need any more ideas for t-shirts, but what I do need to understand is how I can turn my sales objections into a better deck moving forward. So I'll just ask my Claude here, go listen to my last 5 meetings. What objections came up that you believe would potentially stall consulting deals in the future? And how do we update our messaging for upcoming pitch deck to preemptively overcome those? Now I'm going to hit this, and what's going to happen is this is going to now call that same process, right? It's going to start thinking through, it's going to start reasoning, it's going to look up, it's listing out my most recent meetings, making the connection to that API. It's going to then work through it, analyze different objections that are happening, and then what you're going to see in just a second, I'm not going to make you watch this whole thing, but if you have more questions about this stuff, shoot me a DM, shoot me a comment, I'm here to help. So now it's going to go through and you can actually see what's coming back. I'm not going to go too deep because there's going to be some confidential stuff at the bottom here, but we can see here is like what the objection is that the person is saying, and then the thing that they're basically mentioning, and then how do we basically add a slide or modify a slide to do this. So if you've got a sales team, if you've got a marketing team, if you want to figure out how to better supercharge the way that you're turning real prospect data into actual improvements in your messaging, hit me up. This is just a very simple process, but we have full automations that automate this entire thing, and I'd love to talk to you about them because this is just really fun.